Happy birthday, Bob.
Happy birthday, Uncle Bob.
Happy 86th birthday, Papper.
Uncle Bobby, a belated happy birthday with much love.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday, Papper.
Hello again, hello.
So the question is, what is my favorite memory of Pappap? And it has to be the one where he was in town in Columbus, and I was probably not even 10 years old at this time. And we all decided to put together some home movies. And it was an absolute blast, scavenging the house with them, trying to find props and costumes, putting together video ideas, one of which was The Little Mermaid, and we recreated some notable scenes from that. And Pappap was King Triton, and I remember the beard we made for him, the long white beard made of paper and cotton swabs, I'm pretty sure. I love having that video to still watch almost 2 decades later now.
I remember Bob Law was a young, good-looking boy with a job and a big Oldsmobile when he came into the family, and he got trapped by Sister Betty.
Wanted to just talk about a little bit about some of the memories, and definitely they all come around fishing. And what we always said about you was that you would be able to catch a fish in a dry stream.
My most recent favorite memory is when we had a chance to play golf together in Kentucky, and we hadn't played golf together for many, many years. And we went out and we played best ball, and we shot a 76. That was a heck of a day. So that was a great memory I will cherish forever.
I think my favorite memory by far is got to be our barbecue trips that we do around South Central Kentucky. But we always have a good time. We always get full, and which is a dangerous thing when 2 old men get full and try to drive back home because you go to sleep.
So one memory that stands out special in my mind, it was a dinner that we had either in Parma or Pennsylvania, I'm not sure which, but I can never look at these the same way without thinking of you. I'm talking about Uncle Bob's beans. We were at dinner, and like I said, I commented on the beans, and some were passed my way and said those were Uncle Bob's beans. And I thought, wow, how special that he brought these beans all the way from Parma. Little did I know that they were a Del Monte green bean.
Some of my favorite memories of Pappap was just him taking us out fly fishing and taking me and Carrick out in the van, setting everything up. He always had everything prepared. And we'd get out there and he would make sure I'm all set up. That was always so much fun.
I was remembering when I was young, we used to love coming to Grandma's, but we used to be so excited if we would see your car. And if I remember, it was a light blue, and I was thinking it was an Oldsmobile, and I was thinking it was a convertible, but I can't remember. We would be so excited if you were there because you were our favorite.
Let's see. First of all, I can say I always remember you playing Neil Diamond. So every time I hear a Neil Diamond song, I immediately think of you, and I think that has made me a Neil Diamond fan. I would have to say there was tons of memories at Mohegan of you always fishing, out canoeing, and you were always, right there in with us when we were whatever we were doing. I remember you sliding into our driveway, in the winter months and the holidays, and you always made us feel special. You always made us be a part of your family.
I think of Grandma Law's china closet and all the Law brothers leaning against it on a Sunday morning. You were leaning against it, and I was 4 years old, and you taught me how to snap my fingers.
We used to go fishing a lot at Trammel Fork, and one time in particular, I set my polarized glasses. It was getting dark, and I set them down on the bank. We were driving home, and we were about halfway back, and I realized, oh my gosh, I set my glasses down on the bank. I was probably 12, and they were probably $25. It was a pretty big deal. Pappap was like, God, that sucks. That's too bad. They're gone. You'll never find them. Someone will pick them up. It's too late to go back. And then he just pulled them out of his pocket and said, did they look anything like these?
There's so many memories I didn't know where to start, so I just tell you that there were a lot of good times. I particularly liked the time that you were Raggedy Ann and Andy, you and Betty. And we laughed so hard at Johnny without having a back to his suit. That was a fun, and all the good times we had down in Mohican. Too many to count, but we did a lot of laughing, I know that.
I remember your last visit here on the patio, we exchanged stories about life in the military. And that was very interesting. And afterwards, Tom said, "Hey, my dad never told me about that."
It was earlier this year. Dad and I and Mr. Rose, and we were shooting clay pigeons. And Pappap was down there too. Dad kept offering Pappap Uncle John's 20 gauge, and Pappap kept brushing it off like, no, I can't even see that far is what he kept saying. Finally, Dad convinced him and he picked up the gun, like, outshot all of us.
I remember meeting you and Betty over 45 years ago. It was fantastic because you guys just made me feel so welcome to the family.
Think about the time that you caught Mom and I in Gensler parking lot when she was letting me drive the car before I had my permit. And you came driving in and just gave us that look. And I remember how quickly I jumped from the front seat into the back seat and left Mom alone in the front seat.
You might remember our fishing trip, we went to Montana, and I can't remember that we caught a lot of fish, but I do remember that you and I laughed a lot, and we laughed from the time we left to the time we got back. We just had a great time.
We have so many good memories together. He's taught me so many things.
My memory at 90 is still remembering you and the goodness and kindness and all the things you did to make your wife Betty and your sister Marie happy.
Now, I have 3 words to describe Bob. Good.
I am thankful that Pappap has been the patriarch of a wonderful family and worked really hard to create an awesome family that is just a blessing to be a part of.
All the opportunities you afforded, my mom, and obviously that's just bled onto me. So I have you to thank for basically everything. So thank you, Pappap.
You are my favorite brother-in-law. Of course, the rest are all dead.
Absolutely. My life is so much better with Papa, and the man is never too busy for you. He always cares about your life.
We just learned so many things from you, and we appreciate the way you're always so positive and have a great attitude no matter what's going on.
Perhaps most importantly, you showed me how to be an optimist. You were never a half-glass empty guy, and that rubs off. And so I am very optimistic about life, and I owe a lot of that to how you raised me. So I appreciate that.
But he has such a positive attitude that it rubs off, and I enjoy that.
I appreciate all that you did for us, coming and sharing family time, which was crazy in the household when everybody got together.
You were always such a kind man and just always there for everyone in your family.
I want to thank you for the example you've been to our kids, and you're the best grandparent they could ever have. You and Meemaw were just there. You guys just sacrificed a lot to spend time with us, and we're just so grateful for that.
And it's so hard to sum up into words just how much of an influence Pappap has had on my life.
I can always count on you for love and support and encouragement in such a positive way, and that really means so much to me. You have supported me in all of life's decisions, big and small, and that has made such a great difference in my life.
Never had a prescription of what success had to look like. You just let me explore and go my own way. And even when I left SGI and I told you I was going to write a book and kind of see what happens, you were nothing but supportive.
You're just like the epitome of the great law family.
And I just want to make sure you know how much I love you and how much I appreciate all that you've done for me.
A happy late birthday, Pappap. Love you. Can't wait to see you.
So I wanted to wish you a happy birthday and tell you how much I love you, and I want to give you a big fat kiss. Happy birthday.
So I love you, miss you, and happy birthday always to you.
Thanks, Bob.
Thanks, Bob. We love you.
We love you.
I know it's late, but happy birthday. It's been really good to be able to see you lately, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again. I love you, Papper.
Enjoy the day. We're grateful that we're able to enjoy it with you, and we love you, and can't wait to eat some ice cream and cake.
So, Pappap, happy birthday, and I can't wait for this coming weekend.
I love you and hope the best for you. God bless you and amen.